Liverpool is experiencing a magical moment this season, and their impressive lead in the Premier League has everything to do with the team's collective heart. Under manager Arne Slot, the Reds have not only showcased tactical strength, but also demonstrated that teamwork can be a powerful weapon. One player who has recently shined, despite not being a regular starter, is Wataru Endo, a true example of dedication and commitment both on and off the pitch. In the 2-0 victory against Newcastle United, Endo came on in the second half and was simply flawless. He completed every pass he attempted, made a crucial interception, and helped keep the defence organised. It's no surprise that Arne Slot had nothing but praise for the Japanese midfielder. The Dutch manager highlighted not only Endo's technical skills, but also his exemplary attitude behind the scenes, something that often goes unnoticed by fans. Endo, despite playing less than he would like since Slot took over from the iconic Jurgen Klopp, has never complained or let himself be discouraged. He'll figure in training, giving his all every day, regardless of how many minutes he plays in official matches. This kind of commitment is rare in modern football, where egos often overshadow humility. But Endo is different, and Slot knows this better than anyone. "He is a special player," Slot said in an interview after the match against Newcastle. "Special not only for what he does on the field, but also for the person he is off it. It doesn't matter if he plays 90 minutes or comes on in the last 15. He always delivers when the team needs him. That's incredible." The coach explained that many players in situations similar to Endo's, without regular opportunities, tend to lose motivation in training. However, Endo never fell into that trap. Every day he gives his maximum. He is a great example for everyone in the locker room. Endo's attitude was evident once again in the victory over Manchester City, where he helped seal a 2-0 win with his impactful entrance. Against Newcastle, he did it again. With the Premier League title edging closer for the Reds, performances like Endo's are invaluable. He may not be the most high-profile name in the squad, but he is certainly one of the most reliable. The victory against Newcastle was a significant milestone for Liverpool, now 13 points ahead of Arsenal in the standings. Arsenal stumbled with a 0-0 draw against Nottingham Forest, while the Reds remain unbeaten and consistent. Szoboszlai and Alexis Mac Allister scored the goals, but the credit for the win goes beyond just the names on the scoresheet. It was a victory built on resilience, tactical organisation, and collective effort. Arne Slot also spoke about Liverpool's brutal fixture schedule in recent weeks. The team played 5 matches in just a team after so many intense games and still not allow them any real chances. That's a huge credit to them. The Dutch manager is proving to be an inspired choice to replace Klopp. His balanced approach, combining passion and discipline, has been crucial in keeping Liverpool at the top. Furthermore, his ability to recognise and value players like Endo shows that he understands not just tactics, but also human management, an essential skill for keeping a squad united and motivated. With the Premier League trophy looking more and more likely to return to Anfield, Liverpool now takes a breather before facing Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League round of 16. It will be a monumental clash, especially with PSG boasting world-class stars like Kylian Mbappe. But with the Reds' current mindset, it seems nothing can stop them. Meanwhile, Wataru Endo continues to be a fascinating story within the club. He is the silent player who makes noise when needed, the professional who works tirelessly behind the scenes and emerges as a hero when least expected. To Arne Slot, he is more than just a footballer. He is an example of how football can be transformed by values like humility, perseverance, and love for the game. The future promises even more excitement for Liverpool. With a visionary manager, a talented squad, and inspiring figures like Endo, the Reds are ready to write new glorious chapters in their history. And who knows? Perhaps this season will be remembered as one of the most memorable of all time, with each round of the Premier League Arne Slot's team continues to showcase its power, and as a result, new stories are emerging, bringing discussions about the protagonists of this impressive season for Liverpool. As the team remains firmly on track toward winning the title, one of the players generating the most debates, both on and off the field, is Szoboszlai. The Hungarian midfielder, who stood out in the 2-0 win over Newcastle United, was once again the star of the night. However, as has been the case on other occasions, not everyone recognises his immediate impact. A notable criticism recently came from Jamie Carragher, who questioned Szoboszlai's performance. However, coach Arne Slot disagreed with Carragher's remarks, reaffirming that the player deserves more credit, especially for his contributions beyond goals. In the game against Newcastle, Szoboszlai showed exactly what he does best. In addition to opening the scoring with a stunning goal after a precise cross from Luis Diaz, he also had a remarkable defensive performance. He completed 4 tackles and regained possession of the ball on 8 occasions, helping to dominate the midfield. This did not go unnoticed by Arne Slot, who, when questioned after the match, made it clear how essential Szoboszlai has been to the team. "I think he has been very important for us throughout the season," Slot said in an interview with TNT Sports. "This hasn't always been visible, but today people will probably talk about his goal, which is fair, because it was a great and important goal. But what really helped the team even more than the goal was the number of times he regained the ball and helped our transition." Slot, who has been a calm and strategic leader for Liverpool, also highlighted that Szoboszlai's ability to win second balls and run to intercept opposition passes deserves more recognition than just scoring goals. He runs at 2 players, which is a job that requires a lot of dedication. "This probably deserves more credit than him scoring a goal," said the coach. Arne Slot also reminded everyone that, at the end of the day, a player of Szoboszlai's level, playing in the number 10 position, is responsible for contributing with goals, something that has been happening more frequently. For him, Szoboszlai scoring goals consecutively for the first time in the Premier League is a natural progression of his performance. Szoboszlai's numbers have shown clear improvement since Carragher's criticism. After the former player's comments, which stated that Liverpool needed more from the midfielder and questioned his offensive output, the Hungarian had an excellent performance, directly contributing to the goals against Manchester City and now scoring in 2 consecutive matches. Szoboszlai's evolution has been remarkable, and in each display he has proven to be more than just a great athlete. He's a complete player with game vision, good passing ability, and now an increasing goal-scoring instinct. "I'm very happy to help the team," Szoboszlai said after the win against Newcastle. "The most important thing is the team, and if I can score consecutive goals, I'll be happy. But I'm happier to be in first place in the league." These words show the player's focus on the collective, something that cannot be ignored. As he continues to rack up impressive numbers, Szoboszlai is also aware of the impact his actions have on the team and their pursuit of the Premier League title. However, the big question that arises from these statements is, how will Liverpool continue to integrate these individual performances effectively to achieve collective success? Arne Slot has proven to be a master at motivating and getting the best out of his players, and the way he handles Carragher's criticism of Szoboszlai shows this. Unlike the criticisms, Slot sees the value of the player far beyond statistics, understanding that football is much more than just goals. Szoboszlai is a key piece in the machine that Arne Slot is building, and the coach firmly believes that he deserves all the credit for his hard work, whether in defensive duties, assists, or goals. As Liverpool continues its journey to the top of the Premier League, Szoboszlai is increasingly confirming himself as a key player, whose importance goes far beyond what can be seen on the surface. And for those who still doubt his value, just observe his consistent performances and development, which are gradually silencing the critics and proving that the Hungarian midfielder has all the potential to be one of the brightest stars in the team in the coming seasons. With Arne Slot's leadership and the team's focus on winning the highly anticipated title, Liverpool continues to grow with each match, and Szoboszlai establishes himself as one of the key drivers of this success. The team's performance, the impact of its players, and the coach's strategic vision are moving together, making Liverpool an increasingly unstoppable force in the pursuit of Premier League glory. Szoboszlai's evolution, therefore, is just one of many success stories that Liverpool has to tell this season. With victories stacking up and Szoboszlai's excellent form, Liverpool keeps surprising. But behind the scenes, things are also heating up. Andy Robertson's future is at stake, and Milos Kerkez is emerging as a strong option. Want to know more about this potential transfer? Click on the card right now. See you there.